Hello and welcome to CTV, and can I say happy Christmas Eve everybody. I'm so excited to be with you today. We're going to have a fabulous time. We have got some lovely things. We're just going to have a lovely crafty time together on this fabulous Christmas Eve, and we'd like to know from you, what are you doing? What are your Christmas traditions? What have you been up to already today? Have you started the preparation? Have you been eating all the mince pies? Have you had a little tipple yet? We'd like to know, and we'll be sharing all of our Christmas traditions with you as well. I'm not on my own this Christmas Eve, wearing my sparkles. I'm very excited for the big day tomorrow, I have to say. I am with the very fabulous Helen. Hey. Hello, Helen.
Happy Christmas Eve.
Happy Christmas Eve, everyone. And thank you for joining us today.
I know, it's very exciting.
It is exciting, isn't it? Now, you've got some fabulous stuff to share with everybody today.
Yes, I've been playing with the gorgeous Bookworm Collection, which actually speaks to me because there is like little worms with glasses on, and I feel sort of connected in that way. And actually I used to be a librarian, so it kind of vibes in that way too. Yeah, it's a really beautiful collection, very versatile, and then there's a lot in it to play with, which is what I like. And I love the fact that you get a pattern paper with it, because I think that always helps you when you're crafting, to have that paper as a kind of colour inspiration and things.
Yes, I completely agree. Yeah. And can I say, I'm very much loving the antlers today.
Thank you.
I think they're quite Mr. Tumnus.
Oh yes,
aren't they?
Could be. Oh, I should have worn furry trousers.
Oh, I think they're quite Mr. Tumnus. And if you don't know Mr. Tumnus, in keeping with the book theme today, that's The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe, isn't it?
Yes. Played by James McAvoy in the movie very well.
Absolutely. And I love the movie, but I love the book the most.
Yes, I love the Chronicles of Narnia. They're gorgeous
I do
books.
too. The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe is my favourite of the Chronicles of Narnia. And I must have read that over 20 times as a child.
And actually that's a Christmas book, obviously.
It is.
Because they've had Christmas there for such a long time, and Father Christmas appears in the book. So yeah, actually, are you somebody who likes to read a kind of Christmassy book at Christmas, or are you not really a heavy reader at Christmas?
I absolutely absorb myself in all of the books at Christmas. Oh. I really do love to read. I wouldn't say it has to be a Christmassy themed book, but it's tradition that my son buys me 2 or 3 paperbacks. I'm not allowed to have them on my Kindle.
Oh, right.
I'll get proper book in hand, and he gets me a book, and I will read that over the Twixmas. Oh, nice. And it's usually a classic. And I've got some beautiful classics that he's got me. So last year was Wuthering Heights. The year before was Jamaica Inn.
Oh, wow. That's a heavy one.
Yeah, very heavy one. Yes. The one before that was Emily Bronte, and I've had Jane Eyre, Pride and Prejudice.
Oh,
so
proper classics.
Yes,
that's
proper
beautiful.
classics. So, and he loves to read the classics as well. He loves Charles Dickens, so Curiosity Shop is his favourite one. And so, yeah, he gets me a classic every year, and I sit and read
tradition.
that. Yeah.
One of my things is to get a book every year. It is a Christmas book. It doesn't really matter what it's about. I've done like mysteries, romance, and every year from the 1st of December, I'll read a chapter a day.
A bit like an Advent.
I mean, sometimes obviously the book's got a couple extra chapters, like the one I'm reading this year. Throughout the month, I've read a couple of extras because there's 29 chapters in it. But yeah, absolutely, and I do that every day, and then on the 24th of December I finish the book, and it's kind of a nice.
Oh my word,
so I'll be finishing my
tradition.
book tonight, and it just feels like a nice thing for me to do. And the other thing I always do at Christmas is still today paper. I do get the Radio Times and I highlight the things I want to watch, even though all the TV guides are online and stuff. But it's just something that I've been doing since I was a kid. And my mum will pick me up the Radio Times when she's in the supermarket and be like, look what we've got. I'm like, woohoo!
I love that. Do you know, that's very nostalgic, the Radio Times. Yeah. And for those of you joining us in the US, if you don't know what that is, it is a magazine which has the full printed television schedule for the whole of the Christmas period. And that's how we used to find out what we were going to watch back in the 1970s. I'm sure you had something similar. Well, you'd probably be the 80s for you, Helen. I'm aging you the same as me, and you're not. So anyway, let's have a look at the Bookworm Collection, and we'll head over and we will get right to it, because it's going to be absolutely glorious. I can't wait to see what Helen is going to show us. And just in case everybody wonders, I've got here my little I've got my little step, Helen.
Oh, I wonder what that was.
So that's going to make me unusually. That brings me on a level with you, you see, because I'm short and I can't see anything. Customers know that we can't have the full platform because I'm with Helen today. So I've got the little step.
Oh wow, that's very posh.
Yeah, it is. Well, it's not, because it's just a little bit of wood that Liam made. I mean, if anybody's wondering,
We should have
it's
decorated it
not
for
posh.
Christmas.
Look, we should have put some wrapping paper on it, shouldn't we? But anyway, that's where I am, so that I'm on an eye level with you.
Hello.
Okay, so we've got the fabulous Bookworm Collection.
We have.
And there's some gorgeous things in here, aren't there, Helen? Let's just should we have a quick look at what you're going to be working with? Let's have a look at it, and then you can just relax and watch Helen craft along. So the collection has got some incredible things in. This is my favourite thing in this entire collection, I have to say, because I think they're so usable.
Absolutely, and I think the fact is that, you know, obviously we're looking at a bookmark here, but you've got a gift tag. You could even decorate it for like a wrap round, like a faux candle or something like that. And so, like you're saying, the fact that we have so many options to use with that collection, and that's what I love when you get a collection that something goes through so different seasons as well, you know, because of the versatility of it.
Yes, and this Bookworm Collection is going to be for all years. You've talked about, you do your Advent book, and
absolutely.
I think I'm going to steal that next year. I hope you don't mind.
Oh no, I love that idea.
Because I love to read, and that speaks to me somehow. I just think that is such a lovely thing to do, and I am going to steal it next year.
Oh, I'm so glad. I love that, because I think traditions are for everybody to share, and you know, I love hearing about people's different traditions that they do every year, because like you say, you've maybe never thought about doing that, and you pick them up. I love that. Oh, I'm so excited to hear what you read.
I'm going to plan it. I'm definitely doing it.
Cool.
Now this, I have to say, this reminds me of my son.
Yeah.
And he would always, the Harry Potters were his thing.
Wow, yes.
So when the first Harry Potter came out, we were the family that were queuing outside of W.H. Smith's at midnight for it to hit on the shelf with our 8-year-old son.
Wow.
So that he could, actually he was younger than 8, that he was might have been 7.
Wow.
I know, so that he could have his Harry Potter book. And then everyone that launched, we did the same thing. We even had to stop on the way to the airport to Gran Canaria to the W.H. Smith to get the new books we have. And we wrote the year in, and we wrote little messages. So that reminds me of him, because he was an absolute bookworm as a child. And when we were making this collection and designing it, it did bring back lots of lovely memories of thinking about Peter. Yeah, absolutely.
I love this. I love the little bookworm.
He's cute,
with the
isn't
little
he?
hat on as well, his little board hat. I think they're so cute. And the thing is any time I see a spectacle, now anyone who knows me, anyone that's seen any of the shows knows how much I adore wearing specs. I've been wearing them since I was 4. And so any time there's some glasses, I'm like, I love this.
Yeah, of course. But I love the fact that you customise them to your outfit all the time.
Absolutely.
They're so good. I need you to send me the link, because I want to customise my glasses. They look so good. It's so good. And then we've got the little stack of books, which is incredible. It's gorgeous, isn't it? And this is another real staple in the collection for me, because I love the fact that you can use this and you can make several pages on there. You can make the pages out of vellum to make an aged book.
I love that idea.
You can write handwritten little messages on there. You don't have to use the stamp if you don't want to. I just think it's very, very usable. And oh, look, there's more. There's more.
Are we getting these that keeps on coming.
My word. Are we getting these as well? Oh, yes, we are. Oh, look, this is you.
This is me. This is my favourite. In
Helen.
fact, I have glasses. I mean, these aren't as quite cat eye as this pair, but I've had a black pair just like this multiple times in my spectacle history, because I actually have a pot in my house, and every pair I've ever worn from the time I was 4 years old till the last pair, they're all in there in a pot. And one day, I've always said I'm going to create like a vision board and put them all up. I haven't got to it yet, but one day.
You must.
You know.
Halal 3D glue gel, that's going to be your best friend when you do that,
Sounds
Helen.
like a plan.
And then we've got that stack of books in there as well, which is absolutely fabulous. I always think they look a bit Dame Edna Everidge.
Oh, what, those ones?
The cat eye ones.
So when I wear the cat eye ones, my mum says I'm like the little slug from Monsters Inc.
Oh my word, well, we'll go with Dame Edna instead.
Always watching, she says to me.
We'll go with Dame Edna. I'll be Madge for the day. Now, look, these are the sort of things that we can do. It's absolutely fabulous, isn't it? And I love, you see here, the real difference in the type of card you can make with this collection. So it's for everybody, isn't it?
Absolutely, and I love the fact that you've got the little girl and the little boy, the idea that you've got masculine and feminine there that you want to, but also, you know, there's elements here that you can get your colours out, your pencils, but also die cut elements. So if you're not into colouring necessarily, there's something here for you, and I love that massive sentiment that says book. Imagine putting some little googly eyes in the middle of there and it turns them into a pair of specs as well. I'd love that.
It's so good. We've got it. We have a sample somewhere where we've we've done this. We've chopped up the B and put the
really?
O's in the glasses, and the B and the K goes at either side of the glasses.
Oh, that's so clever.
In the collection. It is
that's
so
really
good.
clever.
So good. Right, look, so that's the book collection that Helen's going to be working with this Christmas Eve, and there it is on the screen if you're interested. But let's get straight to it, Helen, because actually today is all about thinking about Christmas, which is going to be tomorrow.
Yes.
Where are you with your preparations? What are your traditions? What do you have to do every Christmas Eve? And what are your traditions tomorrow? I'm really interested to know. Do you have any, apart from finishing your book, which we've just found out, do you have any other traditions on Christmas Eve that you absolutely have to do when you wake up?
So a more new tradition for us, we've only done it a couple of years, but we do Christmas breakfast with the kids. Like they have pancakes and spray cream and things like that, and we've done hot chocolate, and we do that with the kids. And then we always like to take, so I live very close to quite a famous house, which is Cliveden, where the Astors used to live, and we do a little walk around there, because usually Cliveden, it's National Trust, and they have like a little sort of thing that you can look at. So I think this year we've gone, and it's Nutcracker.
Oh, fabulous.
So there's all these different nutcrackers and everything, and we do that. I have to say, the one tradition that I always keep is I don't want to do shopping on Christmas Eve. I am not a go and grab stuff on Christmas Eve. So that is like a no tradition. Like we will not go shopping. We'll do things with the family. I'm very close to my family. We all live like 5 minutes away. So we always try to get together. And obviously they have, I'm not married, but my siblings have in-laws. So sometimes they're with them on Christmas Day.
Yep.
So Christmas Eve kind of becomes a bit like a Christmas Day if they're going to be there.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Right, tell me what you're going to do.
Get the
am
trimmer,
I in your way?
No, sorry, I'll just put it over
just
the
get down
side.
off my
There
step
we
and
go,
get out of
thank
Helen's
you.
way.
Sorry.
There we are.
Right,
No, it's
so
my
first
fault.
of all, we're going to start with the card blank.
Okay.
Now, I am a fan of an easy hack card.
Yeah.
So I'm going to make a Dutch fold, but we're going to make it a little bit simpler. So we're going to start with cutting it by 9.5. So let's just pull this out. There we go. Make sure the little foot's down. I want to make sure that my mat is not going to cause it to be an issue either. Is that going to be a problem? No, that's fine. Okay, so we're going to cut this by 9.5.
Okay.
So, in fact, it might already be about that. It is, yeah, we're fine. No, tiny little bit to take off. And then now what we're going to do, and this is where the hack comes in, and this is what's great about having our trimmer here, and I'm a guillotine person when it comes to cutting, is what we want to do is we want to cut between the 4 and the 3 3/4. So that one there, and that's what's great having the little extra indents, because it makes it easier. We're just going to slice a tiny little bit off, and you'll see why in a moment. So it's literally the thinnest. I mean, how great is that though?
Yeah.
How great is that cutting there? So we've done that, and then the other piece is 8 by 3. Sorry, so 8 inches by 3.
Okay.
Let's just line that up straight. It's also great having these, because part of my eye issue is I can't see straight lines properly. So that's probably why I'm a lover of the trimmer.
The guillotine.
The guillotine. I keep saying trimmer, it's the guillotine I love. I mean, trimmer's great too. Right, so we're done with that, so we can get rid of this. Get rid of our waste here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to score, which I've put over here. So the first piece, which is our 9.5 piece, we're going to score at 3.5. So is that, there we go, use that side. Like so, and just reinforce that score. And then the other one that was our 8 by 3, we're going to score at 2 and score at 6.
Okay, 2 and 6 inches.
2 and
we're
6
talking now,
inches. Oh yes, sorry. What do you prefer to work in?
Inches.
Yeah, see, I always work in inches because, and I think it started because when I'd get card blanks, they'd be 6 by 6 inches, 7 by, and so I all just sort of went in my head that way.
Yeah, me too.
Right, so what we've got is we've got our 2 pieces of our Dutch fold, and we're going to put them together. So this is why you need this piece to be ever so slightly thinner, because it's got to fit perfectly in there so that it can fold up.
And that's so it doesn't come over the score line.
Absolutely, so that we can get that beautiful, otherwise you'd get like a little bow.
Yeah.
Right, let's just see if I picked one that's finished. Oh, I might have. Oh, there we go. So obviously you can use whatever glue you prefer, but we're using the tape runner here. I say for speed, but I'm messing it up. So you were talking about you like to get your classic books. What is your favourite of all the classics?
Of all the classics, the thing I'll read and read and read and read is Pride and Prejudice.
I love that.
Even the movie. I have to.
Oh, which one?
The new one with Keira Knightley.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And you know, it's just one of those movies where if my husband and I need to completely decompress because we've had a minute or we've had a busy time, or and we just need a moment of pure, lovely escapism, we sit down, we switch our phones off, and we watch Pride and Prejudice.
Oh, that's really nice.
All
it's
year
very
round.
relaxing.
It's very relaxing. We love it. And as soon as the opening credits start and it's the bird song,
you're relaxed.
Yeah, I love it.
That. So you saw then, we've just stuck that part, and as you can see, that now folds perfectly without affecting that. If you'd done it the same size, you'd get that bow. So just taking that slither off makes all the difference. So there we have our very quick and easy Dutch fold. I'm just going to put that to one side. And what we've got now is I'm going to show you a fun. Now this is one of my all-time favourite things to do.
Okay.
I absolutely love doing what I'm about to show you. So what we're going to do, oh hang on, have I not got, I've missed one. So
what would you like?
It's the one with all the books.
This one?
Not the tall one, the other one.
The other one. Oh, the die set.
Yeah, that one. That one in your hand. Perfect.
There
Sorry,
you go.
I've got my own, but obviously.
Shall I open it for you? Pass your scissors. Go on.
Thank you.
No problem.
Right, so we're just going to get some ink here. Now I've got one finished, but I just want to show you what I'm doing, which is probably why I didn't get it out.
No problem. We can.
Thank you. We have the technology.
We do.
So I'm going to go with this one here, which is sort of the basis of the whole book. So the back cover and the front cover. And I'm just going to pop it on here on my... So we'll just ink that up. And we're just going to, like that.
Helen, how much do you love a rocker block?
Do you know, I'd never used one before coming here.
Not?
And I will be honest, I am someone who, if something's tricky, if I struggle with it, if it frustrates me, I avoid it at all costs. So I have always avoided blocks because I just couldn't get what I wanted. I couldn't get the look that I wanted to.
With acrylic blocks.
Absolutely. And so I would be a stamp press person all the way. But of course, when you're doing little delicate stamps or things like this where you're going all over, sometimes stamp platforms can be frustrating. So it frustrated me that I wouldn't do it. But I'm just like, nah, I'm not doing this to myself. So when I came here, I was dubious. I was like, they were like, oh, this is the block. And I was like, okay, but it's curved. That's interesting. Well.
It's life-changing, isn't it?
It does. That curve, for me, makes all the difference. Because you feel it. Whereas when you're doing, see how that, like no pressure. When you're doing it with the block, the acrylic block, it doesn't make sense that it's flat because you do want to do that.
You do.
Brilliant to me. Absolutely love it.
I always say, and if you are interested, rocker blocks are on the screen in the bottom left-hand corner for you there, just in case. So I always tell everybody, and I mean, I've been, it's a long time, I've been presenting live on Craft TV, Helen, for 18 years.
Woo!
I know.
You don't look old enough.
I mean, I started when I was 2.
Must have. Infant.
Thank you. And I would never stamp live on TV until I got a rocker block.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Because there's so much that can go wrong. With those acrylic blocks, you can get over inking, you don't get even pressure, you can get bits missing, bits shadowed. Just, it was always going to go wrong. And then when people are watching, they could think that it was the block that was the problem rather than the person that was the problem rather than the block. And then when I got rocker blocks, it's completely perfect every single time.
Yeah, it really did change it for me. I was someone who they were like, oh, you know, if ever I had to stamp and we weren't for whatever reason allowed to use a platform, I was a pre-stamper all the way. Stamp it already. So what I'm doing now, I've just stamped out my image, as you can see, and I've just taken a very sharp pencil. I would recommend this as a sharp pencil. It works best in that way. And what you're going to do is you're just going to draw around the lines of this gorgeous stamp that's already existed. Don't worry if you go a little bit over. It's a chill, kind of sit in front of the telly kind of sort of demonstration when you're doing it like this. And so I'm just adding some of the pencil. I won't do the whole thing, but just to show you what I'm going to do, we'll go along the lines like so. Down we go. And then what we're going to get... Now, I say this so wrong. I say it so anglicised, and obviously I believe it's a French word. So I say tortillon, which I know is not right. There's some very nice way to say it, but it's basically a blending tool for pencils.
And I just go with paper stump.
Paper stump, much better. See, I just go, it's a tortillion.
I go paper blending stump.
Yeah, much better. It says what it does, you know, it tells you what it does on the tin. And also, can I say, if you've got a stump, did you say stump? Stump. If you've got one of those, get the Spectrum Noir thing to clean them off, because you can see they get really dirty, and this works so well. So what the idea is, you're just going to go along the sort of mark that you've made and draw the colour in. So it gives it that depth and dimension, excuse me, without having to worry about colouring in and things like that if you don't want to. It also kind of ages them a little bit, which is quite fun in that way. And it really is something I enjoy doing. And actually one of my nieces is doing art for geography, for GCSEs, and she does these. She has these in her little stash, and sometimes we'll sit together and we'll both just do it, for her for her GCSEs, me for some sort of prep for demos.
I love that. And you know, my husband's an artist, and he does this all of the time with the paper stumps when he's drawn original pieces of art rather than using a stamp. And honestly, Helen, I've never thought about doing that in papercraft.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, it's something I so adore, because
and I love the effect.
There's no image really that you can't do it on. And especially images that we get here at Crafterscompanion are so detailed, so it's really simple to do. So you just follow the line that's already been made for you.
And you're getting that lovely natural shade in there. And if you add a little bit of colour, it just gives you all of that diamond with a pencil.
Yeah, go in with the pencil, add some more colour. So there we have our pieces.
Love that.
And I'm just going to build up our card. But before we do that, what I've got here somewhere, she says, is I'm going to make the next part. So we've got, here it is, I knew I had a plain piece of paper somewhere. I want to do, after we've done that, I want to do the stamp out of my little bookworm.
Okay.
And what I thought would be fun would be to do a little sort of masking as well. So we've got our 2 bookworms, and we've got our little selection of books here. So I did, she says, I did actually do my little bit already. Oh well, let's do it again, it doesn't matter. So we've got some masking here. Just going to take a little piece.
Would you like me to have a little rummage in your pile for you?
You can do. I did stamp it out already, but maybe I didn't put it in. I'm one of those people that says, hey, there it is, it's done, but I don't think it's there.
So I'm now rummaging.
That's all right.
I think maybe you might have left it.
I think I left it. That's really frustrating, because I'd put it out on. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
Anyway, let's
it will
do
only
another
take a moment, so it'll be fine. So we've got our little stamp here, and I just want to show you how you're going to use your masking sheet.
I love that basket tape, it's so good, isn't it?
And I will use my little thing again, my little pad, my stamping pad. I find that works best. And this is sticky backed, so, and I would say, I didn't do it this time, but obviously when you do a masking sheet, obviously the idea is that you're going to cut it out so you can mask your little wormy off. Put it on a little piece of acetate or something like that.
Yes.
And you can put it within your, which I thought I'd done, put it in the pack. And that's there for whenever.
I tend to use the, you know, like on your stamps.
Yes, that's exactly what I did use.
Yeah, you've got the 2, haven't you? You've got the one that your stamps are stuck to, and then you've got the one that's on the back. I use the other piece.
Which is why I haven't got my piece on, you see.
Yeah.
It's very weird. It's one of those things where it will turn up like as soon as I'm finished.
It'll be stuck
to
here
it is.
There you are. It'll be stuck to something.
There we go.
There it is.
So I've already cut him out, and we can put him on. So
perfect.
We're going to stamp out, thank you. We're going to stamp out our little wormy here. Move that to one side.
He's cute, isn't he?
He's so cute. I love him. I love the little worm. I love the big worm. They are so adorable. So I've already got this pre-coloured, but I just want to show you how I did the stamping and masking off.
Lovely. So today, when I get home, Helen, I will prep the entire Christmas meal.
Will you? All before, nothing to do on the except cook it?
Except cook it.
Right.
So I do that that's my Christmas tradition.
Right.
And I have to get it done, I'm going to say by 3 or 4 o'clock. And we used to do this when Peter was little, not so much now because I've got grandchildren now, but when Peter was at home, and I'm going to say little, we did it until, even when he was in the army and he came home for Christmas, we would do this. So I'd get up really early, get all of the prep done, so everything's just to cook. There's nothing to do on Christmas Day.
That's brilliant.
And then we all go out to see whatever the Christmas movie releases for that year.
Oh, that's
so
lovely.
we'll go for food and we go to the cinema. And that's just been something that we've done since Peter was
That's really nice.
6 or something like, even younger. And it was always about, really, because Christmas Eve for kids is such a long day.
It is.
So for us, it was about having something to look forward to, being able to do something a little bit different, tiring him out so we wanted to go to bed. Didn't quite work when he was 19, but did work when he was little. That's been our tradition all of the years.
Oh,
and
that's really
now they've
nice.
started to do that with our granddaughters. So now the tradition's being passed on. And I think that's lovely.
I think it's really nice. I think that's really organised of you as well to get it all done on Christmas Eve. So the stress isn't there on Christmas Day.
Everything's done.
Absolutely. So what you can see is on our little worm here, so he's now looks like, instead of the book being over the top of him, it looks like he's sitting on it.
Lovely.
And then I have coloured
and I love
one
here
in.
to point out, I don't know if everybody's noticed, you've purposefully stamped off the edge there.
Yes. So the idea is that it just creates a little bit almost as if it continues the image, you know. And then what I've done, I've coloured in with some of our classiques. And a little tip as well. Don't have to do it, but I always do it when I do an image like this. I go around with the ice grey, I think it's ice grey 2, and just round the little edge, so to almost create a little faux shadow like that.
Love that. Makes it come out off the page a little bit more, doesn't it?
Absolutely. And then what we're going to do is we're going to pop him on a little bit of black, which again I like to do when you've got a stark amount of white, which obviously we've got quite a lot of white on here. I like to just matte and layer with a little bit of black, and we'll put him into the centre of our card. Can I say as well, up until I came here in October, I was a tri-blend. Loved your tri-blend pens, really beautiful.
Thank you.
Just, you know, no matter who, obviously I've worked for lots of different companies, doing it on my own at home with the kids colouring in. I really love the tri-blends because, again, that takes the stress out. And I think having used those gave me the ability to step up to the classics because I already had that kind of blending system in my head then.
And of how the colours go together.
Yes, absolutely. Because I think that sometimes when you're colouring in, that's the biggest scare.
It is.
That I'm not sure. And so being able to use the tri-blends to get you started gives you that beautiful base to then move on to the classics if you want to, or include them in what you're doing, work together.
And I think those classics, can you pass me that
course
pink
I
pack?
can.
I think it might be. It is. So these classic sets are the sets, Helen, which I first developed over 12 years ago.
Really?
And that's because in each set, like your tri-blends, you've got 3 colours for a blend in each of these boxes, and you've got 2, so you've got 2 different blends. You've got a warm blend and a cool blend in every pack, so you can take those 3 markers like you do with tri-blends and get that beautiful soft, smooth blend. So if you are moving on from tri-blend into a fuller marker, it's a good one to start with.
Yeah, absolutely. No, I think it's incredible as well that something, you know, we live in a world where, did you say 12 years ago you developed those originally? We live in a world where, you know, we change our phones every sort of 2 to 3 years. We change this, we change our TVs, we change all these different things because they say, oh, this is improved, this is improved. I love the fact that this is something that you created 12 years ago. It still works perfectly today. It's as it should be, using those classics the same as you would 12 years ago as to using them today. And I love the fact, again, I don't mind doing colouring with my little ones with them. My nieces and my nephew will colour with them. They will sit and they will look and they will go, oh, yep, that colour, that colour, that colour. No fear, they don't need to ask Auntie Helen what they're doing. They pick up the colours the one they play with. And that's what's so special about those pens. It makes your life so much easier. And I always love that. When something makes your life easier, why not do it?
Exactly.
Right, so what we've got now is all our little pieces to start building up our image. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the rest of my mats and layers together. And what I've got, this is some of that gorgeous paper that's in the collection as well. This sort of, I don't know, I'm terrible with flowers. I'm not sure what flower it is.
It's a peony, I think.
Thank you. And so we're just going to have that in the background. And that's kind of why I picked my blue and my pink for my little wormy. So we kind of keep those colours working through. Slightly different tones, but that's okay. And then, oh, hang on, that's that bit. That's there, yep. So we'll do that. And this is our little...
do you know about the tape pen flick, Helen? Has anybody explained that to you?
No, I haven't heard of the tape pen flip, and I'd love to know.
So when you're putting your tape pen on,
yes,
as you get to the end, instead of picking up vertical, if you flick to the left, it cuts the tape so that you never have to do what you were doing before, try to get the tape.
Oh, that's why it's happening, because it's taking, that's the little,
it's taking it's taking the glue
okay, let's
back
see
into
if I
the
can do it then, the pressure. Okay, so we flick at the end instead of pull. Okay, let's give it a go. Like that.
So don't lift it up.
Don't lift it. Oh my God, the pressure I cut. Oh,
See?
Yeah.
There you go.
I can't do it again.
And I can show you if you like.
Okay.
Go on.
Yes.
Shall I show you?
Yeah, you show me.
Okay, so when you're putting it on, you would, excuse my nail, I got it jammed in a car door.
Oh.
You come down, so we'll get it started
Yes,
again.
see, I messed it up.
It's okay, don't worry, we'll get it started. And it avoids this happening.
Yes.
So here we go, tape.
Yeah.
And before you get to the end, you do that.
Okay, all right.
So hang on, let's get it going again. Because when you lift it up, there we go.
Yeah, I'm
flick
pulling
nose,
extra.
you're pulling
Do you want me to get another one?
Let's see. I think we're at
maybe
the end,
run out. Yeah, I
practically.
think we've run out. Let's get another. I've got another one in my little
let's
my
use
little
that
purse here.
Because I think we are at the end there. And I can see where the glue's going to start again. I'm getting
It's
it
all Helen's
going.
fault.
So don't worry. No, don't worry. Just I think if everybody's at home watching there, is that no? It's out.
Let's do it.
with
It's
this
done.
one. Right. So when you're coming down with your glue,
because of course that's mine. So if you sit at home.
here we go. I need a bigger piece to get it going, Helen. It's what you like. Right. Hang on.
Here.
And we've got a scrap piece
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Right.
Sorry.
There we are, right,
There we go.
okay, there we go. I needed a longer run at it. Right, so when you're putting your glue on, what you do is you're coming down and then you do this.
Okay.
Before.
Right, I think you've put enough on this one for me to
like that. And then while it's still on,
yeah, I want you to
flick.
Okay.
Instead of lift.
I can't take the pressure. Right, okay. Helen, flick.
You do you. But
I messed it up.
Do you know what? It wouldn't be Christmas Eve if there wasn't a little bit
No,
of
I
catastrophe.
know.
Usually it's me burning something in the kitchen.
I don't know what is going on.
No.
I can't take it. The other
There
day-
we go.
I don't know. I think I did it okay. We'll take that I did. Do you know that stuff's, we're talking about Christmas Eve, that stuff's really good if you wrap up as well. If you don't want sellotape.
Yes, I wrap my presents with a tape.
Tape. Yeah.
I couldn't do it without. Because I always lose the end of my sellotape.
Yes, and it's so frustrating.
It's so
and then you destroy your fingernails as well,
You
trying to
do.
like get it off. Okay.
You do.
I'm going to try this again. Okay. Here we go.
Perfect.
Hey!
Flick. Perfect.
Hey!
Yay! See, we've got there. It's fine.
Yeah.
And now you won't have any of your tape pen struggles.
Every day's a school day. Mm-hmm. The thing is, Leanne, it was one of those things that you've taught me now, but I'll still forget. I'll still have to go, Helen, flick. Do you ever talk to yourself in the craft room?
All the
I talk to
time.
myself all the time.
And never, not just in the craft room, I talk to myself in life. I get all the right answers that way, Helen.
Excellent. Hey!
There you go.
Right, there we go. So now what we've got is all our mats and layers.
Lovely.
So we're going to put those on here. I've got a little bit of sequin stuck to my finger. So we're going to start with...
hazard, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to start this way. Yeah, that fits
Lovely.
perfectly. Really exaggerated flick as well.
That's all right. It's with style and panache. That's what that is. There you go.
Perfect. Right. Let's just, I mean, actually, to be fair, I've stamped in, as you can see, I've stamped the book in multiple different ways.
Yeah,
so
I
it
love
doesn't
that.
really matter.
So it's like making your own background, really, isn't
Absolutely.
it? And I love that.
Thank you. Right, so we're going to have that one there. So we're going to have this one on the inside. Again, this is why I'm such a fan of a shaped card, because there's more to decorate. You know, you've got more sort of pieces and stuff like that that you can decorate. There we go.
Lots of different layers. It's
Absolutely.
interest, isn't it? It's something new for people to look at when they open it. I always decorate the inside of a card, even if it's just a plain half fold.
Do you make your own Christmas cards?
Yes, I start in January.
Do you?
I do. And I always recommend, this is another Christmas tradition.
Yeah.
Because I've got a lot to make.
Yes.
And so getting to the end, you know, if I left it all to November, I wouldn't come up for air.
No.
No. So I always, and I advise our viewers to do this all the time. I start in January.
Yeah, that's a really good idea.
And I make a minimum of 1 to 2 a week. And put them in a box.
That's amazing. I'm so impressed.
And then when I get to the end of needing to send them, I might have another 10 to make, and I have a lovely afternoon making them, enjoying it. I keep my special ones, the real performances for family, to the end, and I have a lovely afternoon making those, like for my sister-in-law, my son, my mum, that kind of thing.
Yes.
But for, you know, the ones that you send en masse, I've made them all through the year, one or two a week.
So I'm so impressed with that. The dedication and the organisation that takes is super impressive. I am not that organised. I wouldn't be able to. I mean, it's funny, isn't it? I'd love to be that organised, but it's just not who I am. I'm sort of I really like the intention is there, but then I go and buy a pack of cards. It's terrible. Although to be fair, I have so many, and you're probably the same, I have so many cards from demos. Mainly I do, so every person, without a shadow of a doubt, every person that gets a birthday card from me in the year gets a handmade one. Because I have a little stock of all the ones I've made during sort of shows and things. So that I definitely do that. But Christmas, I'm not that. But I was saying before as well, all my Christmas shopping is done on, you know, around the Black Friday time.
Oh, that's what I do every year.
So all my presents are done.
I go do all my Christmas shopping on Black Friday, get all the deals.
Get it out
I
of the
go
way.
to MacArthur Glen at York.
Ooh.
We've talked about this before.
Yeah.
It's a designer outlet.
Okay.
And I get all of my shopping, and I get such good deals. Such good deals. An ellipsis.
Right, so we're going to put that on there, but we're going to put our little book inside. Now, I'm going to ask you, which do you think? Do you think I should put the black on the back or the black on the top as a sort of drop shadow?
I think the black on the top.
Black on the top, okay, perfect, thank you. That again is something I always do. This is not a Christmas tradition, but a crafting tradition for me is I make a card and certain elements. I wonder if the dotty one will be better in this time. So on the back, what I always do, so my craft room is upstairs and my mum's office is downstairs and she works from home. So what I'll do is if I'm in the middle of prepping a demo or making a card or whatever, I always pop downstairs and ask her opinion because I sometimes think I'm a bit too close to it and I can't quite see the wood for the trees, and it helps to have someone else's sort of eye.
Yeah. It's just nice to see if somebody else can see what you can see, isn't
absolutely.
it? And we have, you know, our I'm a Crafterscompanion Facebook group. It's great for doing that with the ladies in there and the gents, because, you know, if you're at home and you haven't got someone you can run downstairs whose opinion you would respect when you're making, you can always pop your images in that I'm a Crafterscompanion group, and the ladies are so supportive in there.
And also I think when you share craft in that way, because don't we all have a moment of sometimes doubt or just our inspiration has just disappeared. We just can't find a way to get back to it. Being able to have a group like that is such a wonderful thing. I think it's really lovely, and like you say, everyone being so supportive of what you've created is really nice. So, okay, and then what we're going to do, just make sure that's dried a little bit. So I'm just going to stick our little, so again, we've got our little other bookworm here. And can I say something I really enjoy creating, and it will be a simple thing that no one else will probably have thought of. But I know as a glasses wearer for a very long time, when you look at somebody and you look through their spectacles, their skin is ever so slightly a different shade to the rest of their skin because of the reflection of the glasses. So look, you can see what I used this collection, and I just used the lightest one and just did his eyes in that lightest one, so you almost see the shine and the fact that he's definitely got,
his specs on.
Yeah, he's got his specs on. And I'm just going to build him up here a little bit with some pads. So I'll put that on. And again, with this collection, you are getting the die that cuts him out, so you don't have to worry about fussy cutting if that's not really your vibe. So that's nice. I love when you get a die. Even if you look, sometimes when you look at a die, when you look at a stamp, even then sometimes you can feel like you wouldn't be able to cut it out with a pair of scissors, even if it's a quite simple shape. So I love that. And we're just going to place him as if he is saying the message to his little friend inside. And what we'll do, I'll put it down ever so slightly so that we still see some of that piece there.
Lovely.
I can't remember which one it was I used. Oh, I probably should have done this before I stuck on. I did it again, Leanne.
It's all right. don't feel bad. You do you, as long as it's working. I thought it would help you.
No, it has helped. It has. It's such a clever idea. But my little brain is going, flick it, Helen. And I'm not. It's not going to my hands. But no, I did it the second time, so we're all right.
Perfect. Oh, that's gorgeous. How lovely is that? So cute. And I love the fact that when you open that up inside, your sentiment matches the little sides of the paper there that you've done. Everything follows through. It's absolutely glorious.
Thank you.
Helen. I'll let you get ready for your next demo.
Yeah, okay.
We're going to have a little break for a couple of seconds, just while Helen gets all of the things ready to do the next demo with you. So have a little minute, have a look at the Bookworm Collection if you'd like to. The rocker blocks are there as well. We'll see you back in a couple of minutes and we'll do the next demo.
Hello everyone, I am Aaltje de Vries from the Netherlands. The question is what I like about Crafterscompanion. When I bought my Gemini Junior in about June 2023, there was a card with a website, and I went looking and I thought, are there so many products? I didn't know. The shows, I watched them and I dare to chat, and the presenters were so great, so helpful and so professional. They taught me so much, and when I had a question, they told me how to do it, and they gave a demonstration. Also, if I had a problem, I could email. That team is so great. They always mailed back and always had an idea to solve my problem. I'm so glad with it. Well, I did not know everything about Sarah, but I see the difference in what she does and what it becomes now at the Crafterscompanion. I can only say the whole team, everyone works so hard, so fine. Yeah, well, I didn't know it exists. The respect they have for everyone. I'm glad with it. I will say thank you, thank you, thank you to all of you for all you're doing. See you. Bye.
Welcome back. We're going to get crack straight on because Helen's got I've seen what she's got here and I'm excited. So we need to fit it in for you so you can see what she's going to be doing. Tell us what you're doing, Helen.
Just as a thought.
Yeah.
Because I'm not sure how much time we've got left. I've stamped out, again, it's our little dude with the books here.
Yeah.
Maybe you could colour him in for me.
Absolutely,
so we could craft
I'd
together.
love to.
How about that?
Yeah, I'd love
and
that.
so I could teach about how, so I'm making a little gift box and I can teach the
I'm just going to get
books.
a scrap piece of card because I'm a
Oh,
good...
put underneath, yeah. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Okay, so just while Leanne's doing that, I've got a piece of 8x8 black card. And what we're going to do, we're going to score at the 2. We're going to turn. We're going to score at the 2. We're going to turn. We're going to score at, can you guess? The 2. And we're going to turn and we're going to score at the 2. So now, if you are anything like me, and making gift boxes is really good fun, but you always struggle with making the lid ever so slightly bigger, what I would recommend doing is this. So when you do 2 pieces, I'm not going to do 2 pieces because I've already got my box base here, but do it exactly this way. But when it comes to doing the base, What I want you to do is mark in between this line, the top and the bottom, and score from the corner to the middle, score to the corner to the middle, corner to the middle, corner to the middle, like that.
Okay.
And what you get once you've folded it is these bits here. Let me move out of the way because that's stopping you. So can you see how inside it then shuts up like that? And that is your base, and it's exactly the same size as the lid, because this little bit here gives you that way of being able to shut it. Okay.
It's almost like a little frog's mouth.
Yes. Hello.
Really?
So what we're going to do is we're going to cut down, because this is going to be our lid, like so. So cut at each corner, like that. And then I'm just going to cut a little bit off.
And so
like
does this
so.
box have a lid?
So this will be the lid.
Oh, this is the lid?
Yes, so
and that
back
was
on
the
back.
base?
That was the base. So this is the base where you do this bit.
Right. And then
So
the lid goes on top. Oh,
lid goes
I'm
on top.
excited to see this. Helen.
Thank you. And then a little bit. Now, don't panic about how much of this you take off. It's just to make it slightly easier to fold those tabs.
Mm-hmm.
And in fact, even if you don't want to, you don't have to take a little corner off. I just find it a little bit easier in that way. So we'll take that off as well. And finally, we'll take that piece off. And what we'll do before we glue it down, we will just reinforce the score lines we've created. Just makes it easier for you as you go to put the box lid together.
Oh, have that pen there, Helen.
Look at you, loving. We need to give the little guy a name. What would you call him?
Let's call him Charles.
Charles. Oh, I like that. Nice, very posh. So I've reinforced all those, and it just makes it easier. Oh, that one. See, it just makes it easier to glue our box lid together like that. So you're going to put glue here. It's up to you what kind of glue you use. Wet glue, you know, your tape runner.
Yeah.
Whatever glue works for you in this regard. Just turn it and repeat the process. You could also, if you wanted to, you could use red liner tape if that's sort of more your bag.
Whatever your glue of choice is, as long as it's a good strong one.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so if you haven't got a Crafterscompanion tape pen, don't use a tape pen to do a box.
No, I mean, to be fair, if I was at home, I wouldn't be using a tape pen. It's just for speed.
You can use the Crafterscompanion one. Yeah. Because the glue, did you know how many glues I tested before I put them in the tape pen?
I want to hear.
Has anybody ever told you?
No.
25.
Whoa!
Yeah.
25!
25
See, this is the dedication that we get, and that's what's so wonderful about the products that you get here at Crafterscompanion. That dedication is there to make sure that as a crafter, you are getting the best possible thing.
Absolutely. So if you have got Crafterscompanion tape pens, you can absolutely use those to construct a box.
Perfect.
But
I mean, it's very strong.
if it isn't a Crafterscompanion, use a wet glue or a red liner.
Brilliant. So what we're going to do, I've just got a little one of our circle punches here, and I'm just going to create just half of the punch, like so.
Lovely.
To create little finger holes. So you can see I'm just lining it up here. Push that down. Oh, hang on, maybe I'm not getting it quite right. Hang on, let me start again. Oh, there we go. And then repeat on the other side. If you want to be really specific, I'm not going to because we're doing it, but again, see the lineage there, so the measurements, and do the same here so that you know that your circle holes are the same distance from the edge, but I'm just going to do it by eye because I'm happy to do that. There we go. Perfect. So now what I'll do is, before we can construct the extra pieces, what I'll show you is what I mean. So now the box, the base, so the only difference is obviously we've scored those cross lines. So from the corner to the centre, and repeat to the other side. Whereas this one, again, identical, except that we've done our little finger holes. You can't really see, it's a bit tricky, but our little finger holes there. So if I tried to normally put this on top, you'd struggle because the boxes are the same size. But no matter what you've got inside, you've got that little bit of push there, and it just makes it easier because of the little push to slip on top. So there we go.
I love that.
So it makes, and then you just come out, and obviously it's going right down because I've got nothing in there, but if you had your chocolate or your present or whatever, it's just going to do a tiny little thing, and it makes it just that bit easier to put that on top. like so. Right, now what we're going to do is I've cut out some different pieces here.
Yeah.
So we can start decorating. And what I'm going to do, I saw one of our little beautiful pens here. I'm going to add a little, so I've got my little speckies here, my little spectacles. And do you know what I was thinking? Now, I didn't do this, and actually I wish I had, but what would be really fun with these spectacles is if you put some acetate behind them.
Oh gosh, yes.
And it would make them like they actually had the glass inside.
Yes.
But I'm going to add some sparkle on
love
top,
that.
just to give it that little glittery shine. So we're using one of our pens here, and I love the fact as well, again, just it's these little details that I love about what we bring here. You didn't have to do the sides.
No.
It wasn't like, but the fact that you have just shows that it's just taking it that little bit further to really create realism with these. And then remember, with this one, you do get, well, I mean, I'm not saying that, you know, these are more masculine or feminine, but you get a slightly more masculine one, slightly more feminine one, but obviously you could use it, but it means that you have that option. But how cool, by taking that sparkle pen there, how cool does it look with the
so
little
good.
shine on?
It's sometimes difficult with the studio lights to see, but I can see here and it looks absolutely incredible. Can we just about see it?
Because you get a beautiful sparkle there.
Yeah.
And then what I've done here is I've just got, we've got that little
book tag,
bookmark, whatever you want to call it. And what I've done is done 3, so we can have 2, one like that, creating almost a drop shadow, and then we're going to put one there, which maybe you'd write your little message on, or whoever it's for.
You've got the flick down there, Helen.
You are so right. It makes all
a big
the
difference,
It
doesn't it?
really does. I love that. And then we're just going to.
And you know, anybody at home who's been struggling, Helen, might not have known that.
No,
might
and
not
I
have
didn't
seen
know.
us.
I didn't know,
exactly.
yeah.
So it's just nice to share that, isn't it? So everybody gets the best.
And you know, the thing is, it's funny. It's like anything. I never want to get to a point where I don't feel like I'm still learning.
Yes.
You know what I mean? I always want new information. That's why having, you know, these shows where we get to share our information, but then, you know, that, like you're saying, with the Facebook page and things like that, people can share the knowledge that they have. Because, you know, people always say, oh, someone surely knows that already.
Yeah.
Well, nobody knows everything.
And you know, we get new members of our community joining us so many times.
Absolutely.
In birthday week this year, we had so many new first-time viewers to Crafters TV who didn't even know we were here. And that's just so lovely to be able to start to share all of these things that people may not have experienced
I didn't know
might
that.
not know.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
I didn't know. It's very great. If you're wondering what I just did there, I realised that I forgot to actually put the white bit in. So luckily I hadn't tied it, I just pushed it through. So I'm just going to push that through like so. There we go. And then I think that our Spectrum Noir has sort of dried now, so we're going to place that on here. Again, I'm going to use my dotty one, which again was a revelation for me. A revelation when I came. So clever.
It's so good, isn't it?
Well, isn't it funny how we live in a world where, you know, we just put up.
Yes.
You know, we put up with the fact that
what you've got.
Absolutely. And then somebody, you know, someone somewhere says, I'm not putting up with that. And so that's what makes it work so well.
Do you know, Helen, I have to admit, I'm a very selfish head of product development. Because, I share this with our viewers all the time, regularly I am frustrated with an experience I'm having, and I make something to make my life easier. Yeah. And then just share it with all of you.
Well, there you go. Well, keep doing that. Thanks. Because it's working.
Thanks. Honestly, and you know, it's just because I think I can't be the only person with this struggle.
No.
So let's try and, you know, fix it for everybody.
Absolutely. Right, so I've just popped a little bit of paper there, and then I've got this to go on, and then we're going to do this gorgeous Charles over here. Now with Charles, you do, as I said, you do get a die, so we're going to cut him out with our die. And again, you get a die for both of the little bookworm and the larger one with the books. And I do believe, yes, it's going to go through our mini, which is great.
Perfect.
So while you're just finishing off, I'm going to just put...
do you want to cut him?
Yes.
Like 1 second.
No, don't rush. You're doing a fantastic job.
Any time left at all.
No, you're doing
not
fantastic.
Take me long.
You are very. It's lucky actually that we're sort of sitting here working together because I don't think I would have had time to put all the elements together.
Do you know what? Isn't that what Christmas Eve's about?
Oh yes, working
Just sharing
together.
time, working together, getting all of the jobs done, like getting someone to peel the spuds while you make the apple sauce. Do you know what I mean? That's exactly what we're doing here, Helen.
I am a terrible cook. Atrocious. So I'm while everybody else is doing the hard work, I'm the entertainment in our house.
Well, that's good.
I keep the kids entertained and
how many
things like
kids
that.
are we talking?
So I have 4 nieces and a nephew.
Oh, fabulous!
Plus I have 5 furry. 2 furry nieces and 3 furry nephews.
Oh,
and,
I love that.
They all together, when we're together, there's about 14 of us, and we just all together, and my siblings are very lucky because they both, so I've got 3 siblings, but 2 of them are married, and their partners are amazing cooks, so they married very well.
That's so
they
good.
cooked the Christmas dinner with my mum.
Oh, that's so good. I love the fact that it's being shared in the family.
Absolutely.
It just makes life so much easier, doesn't it?
I agree.
I love to cook.
Yes.
Absolutely.
What's your favourite thing to do?
I don't have one. I just love everything. I just love to be in the kitchen. In the kitchen is my down and relax time. It's the time when I can absolutely be myself and just really relax and have a lovely time. And I'm so glad that my son has inherited that from me.
Oh.
So we often spend time together in the kitchen.
That's nice.
Yeah,
I like
just
to hear
doing
that.
It's so lovely, and we enjoy it massively.
Yeah,
and on Christmas Day, not today because we need to be fresh in the morning when we get up to do all of the presents with the girls.
Yes.
But on Christmas Day, we will do that, cook the dinner together, and share a little glass of port.
Oh, that's so nice. So we do now. You're going to ask me what's in it, and I really don't know. But as a family, so my brother-in-law brought a tradition from his family to our Christmas, and we have in the morning, we have Harvey Wallbangers.
Oh, I love a Harvey Wallbanger.
Oh, so you know what's in there?
Yeah. Really
So I know
lovely.
it's like orange juice, but other than that, I don't actually know what the...
I think there might be some whiskey in a Harvey Wallbanger.
And it's sometimes a little bit of a killer.
Yeah. That's a good way to start your Christmas day.
Absolutely.
That's for sure. We do Bucks Fizz in the morning with breakfast.
Yeah, I love a Bucks Fizz.
Nice Bucks Fizz with breakfast in the morning.
Nice.
And then we have a little port while we're cooking dinner.
Oh, port, that's lovely.
Which I love. And then
that's
we'll
really nice.
wine with dinner.
Yep.
And then afterwards, possibly port again with cheese.
Ooh,
after
nice.
Dessert. Yeah, and I do a dessert wine as well.
I'm doing this year actually. One thing I am doing. Yes, it's nice to spend it. One thing I am doing this year is I'm making a charcuterie board for everyone.
Oh.
So we had the charcuterie bits ordered, and hopefully it all comes because, like I said, I don't like shopping on Christmas Eve, and so hopefully all the stuff comes because sometimes you end up with substitutes and things like that. Right now. Should I take that down ever so slightly? Maybe I should have stuck it underneath him. I don't know. What do you think? Should I just pin it to it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Could we use that, do you think? Or should I use...
think so.
Yeah. That's all right, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
She says. Let's see. I don't know if I'm right to say that. Maybe not. I should have gone. Well, that'll do. Let's snip that down.
Do you know how to do the snake tongue?
Oh, okay. I'm loving all this. It's like my own personal lesson.
So to do a snake tongue, if you want to get the pointy edge on your ribbon, hold your ribbon and fold it down.
Okay.
Push it, nip it away from you like that, so it's on a nip.
Okay.
And then hold your scissors on an angle.
All right. Oh, look at that. So, oh, wow.
And
that's
then you
also
get the
something I'm taking
there
with
you
me.
go. We're just sharing today.
It's
do you know
really nice.
I'm really appreciating us standing together and doing this together
It's
today.
really lovely.
So lovely.
It is really
and
nice.
And it's nice to share just little tips, isn't it? I think I might have chopped your glue off, but anyway.
No, it's all right. It's just all the excitement and Is it going to stick on? Yeah, that'll do.
Yeah,
that'll
perfect.
do.
That'll do, lovely.
There we go. And remember that little tip that putting those two little
love
darts
that.
there, so it just makes it easier
To get it in and
to
out.
slot in and out. And remember the little finger holes as well.
I love that so much. Thank you,
Oh,
Helen.
hasn't it been wonderful?
Do you know, I've thoroughly enjoyed this Christmas Eve crafting together.
It's been so
Needs to be a
good.
new tradition here at Crafters
Absolutely.
TV, I think, doesn't it?
Little
Thank you
personal
so
lesson
much.
from Leanne.
Well, I haven't done anywhere near as much as I would have loved to, but you've done an incredible job.
This is us together,
Oh, well,
100%.
Thank you, and thank you for spending Christmas
Thank
Eve with
you.
us, Helen.
And
We
thank
really
you.
do appreciate
Yeah,
it. We will
absolutely.
see you back on Boxing Day. We can't wait to see you then. Have a gorgeous day tomorrow, whatever you're doing. We wish you the merriest of Christmases. All our love from here at Crafters TV. Bye-bye.